That's all the Great Dane needs to know. On the attack he goes.
I have a Great Dane, and I start screaming. My dog got him and ran out.
In the most dire moments, when every second counts, heroes emerge from the most unexpected places. While we often turn to the bravery of humans in uniform, sometimes it's the instinct of animals that shines brightest. Imagine being on the brink of disaster, only to be saved by a creature you'd never expect. A loyal dog, a clever dolphin, or even a wild animal with an uncanny sense of human need. Join us as we show you the hero animals that saved human lives. Number 20, the elephant embrace. Elephants are probably the most loved wild animals. It's doubtful that many, if any, humans in the world dislike these incredible, graceful, and resourceful creatures. They seem to genuinely enjoy the presence and company of good-hearted humans, forming deep bonds that transcend species barriers. At the Elephant Nature Park in Thailand, a young rescue elephant named Kam Lha demonstrated the profound connection that can develop between elephants and their human caretakers. Having endured a life of misery and abuse, Kamla finally found herself in a loving and respectful home that truly cared for her well-being. Derek, a dedicated staffer at the sanctuary, played a significant role in her rehabilitation, showing her kindness and compassion since her arrival. The depth of their bond was put to the test one fateful day when Derek went for a swim in the park's river. Caught in a strong current, he found himself struggling to keep his head above water. Kam Lha, ever watchful from the shore, sensed the urgency of the situation and sprang into action without hesitation. The 3,000-pound elephant charged into the river, her powerful legs propelling her through the churning water towards Derek. With a gentleness that belied her immense strength, Kam Lha wrapped her trunk around Derek's arm, guiding him toward the safety of the shore. The young elephant's unwavering determination and quick thinking ensured that her beloved friend would not succumb to the treacherous currents. This heartwarming incident is just one example of Kam Lha's devotion to Derek. Those at the Elephant Nature Park have described how she will drop everything if he calls her name, rushing to his side without hesitation. Kam Lha is the kind of friend we all wish we had, loyal, protective, and always there in times of need. Number 19, the real-life Jaws.
Okay, time now for the mix. We may have found the real Jaws in real life.
In 1975, the release of Jaws sent shockwaves through audiences worldwide, instilling a deep-seated fear of sharks as relentless, bloodthirsty predators. The film's depiction of a colossal great white shark mercilessly attacking hapless swimmers left moviegoers terrified to dip even a toe in the ocean. Although significantly sensationalized, the blockbuster cemented sharks' reputation as the embodiment of pure terror. Fast forward several decades and a chilling real-life encounter captured by a drone would eerily mirror the iconic movie's premise. Sharon Hodges, a skilled photographer and videographer, was piloting her drone along the coastline, initially intent on filming a pod of dolphins gracefully gliding through the waves. However, her footage inadvertently captured a heart-stopping close call between unsuspecting surfers and a massive, very real shark. As Hodges watched her drone's live feed, a sinister, shadowy figure slowly cruised through the water. To one side, the dolphins swam serenely, seemingly unperturbed, but to the other, two surfers floated precariously, their dangling feet mere feet away from the jaws of a creature that could have been plucked straight from the silver screen. As the predator closed the gap to just a few meters, one of the surfers abruptly sensed the looming danger and yanked his legs out of the water in a panic. Both surfers then paddled frantically to safety, undoubtedly gripped by the primal terror of a genuine shark attack. As the drama unfolded, the pod of dolphins converged on the shark, their behavior suggesting a wary assessment of the potential threat. This timely intervention appeared to divert the predator's attention, prompting it to veer away from its would-be prey. Thanks to this fortunate turn of events, the surfers emerged unscathed, narrowly avoiding the grisly fate that befell so many characters in Jaws. Number 18, the loyal lifesaver. A heroic German shepherd named Buddy defied the odds in Alaska's remote wilderness.
In early November, Mike Lalisic noticed his 5-year-old King Shepherd Buddy wasn't feeling well,
demonstrating that canine loyalty transcends all barriers. This remarkable tale of courage unfolded when a blazing fire threatened Ben Heinrich's cabin, setting the stage for an extraordinary rescue mission. As flames engulfed the workshop, Buddy's unwavering determination would lead a state trooper through treacherous terrain, ultimately saving his owner's life and property. As the flames grew, Buddy sprung into action, racing through the rugged terrain to seek help. Miraculously, the determined dog crossed paths with a state trooper who was patrolling the area. Sensing the urgency in Buddy's demeanor, the trooper decided to follow the agitated German shepherd, who led him directly to the endangered cabin. Upon arriving at the scene, the trooper quickly assessed the situation and worked alongside Ben to bring the fire under control, preventing it from spreading to the main dwelling. Thanks to Buddy's quick thinking and unwavering loyalty, Ben's life and home were spared from the destructive force of the flames, cementing the unbreakable bond between man and his best friend. Number 17, the striped savior. Tigers and leopards stand as apex predators, embodying the pinnacle of hunting prowess. Their unmatched speed, formidable strength, powerful jaws, and razor-sharp reflexes make them the epitome of natural-born killers. At Mexico's Black Jaguar White Tiger Foundation,
these idyllic images were far from reality at the Black Jaguar White Tiger Foundation.
these magnificent creatures' abilities were put to the test in a heart-stopping display of animal instinct and split-second timing. A potentially fatal encounter unfolded when zookeeper Eduardo Serio made a grave error while cuddling with a group of white lion cubs. Breaking the cardinal rule of big cat handling, Serio turned his back on the enclosure, leaving himself vulnerable to attack. Unbeknownst to Serio, a leopard within the enclosure crouched low, its muscles coiling as it prepared to launch a ferocious assault on the unsuspecting zookeeper. In that moment of peril, Aztlan, a 500-pound tiger, sprang into action with lightning speed. The massive feline intercepted the leopard midair, their collision a thunderous meeting of raw power and primal fury. In a split second, years of evolutionary perfection clashed as these two feline powerhouses faced off. Claws flashed and fangs gnashed in a brief but intense struggle, the tiger's massive bulk ultimately overwhelming the leopard's agility. The tiger's intervention, whether motivated by territorial instinct or a complex social dynamic, demonstrated the unpredictable and awe-inspiring nature of these big cats. Number 16, the gentle giant. A carefree day at the Durrell Wildlife Park in Jersey, UK, took a terrifying turn when 5-year-old Levin Merritt plummeted 20 feet into the gorilla enclosure. Spectators held their breath as the unconscious child lay motionless, surrounded by the park's imposing primates. Jumbo, a 7-foot-tall, 18-stone silverback gorilla, cautiously approached the boy. Onlookers held their breath, unsure of the gorilla's intentions. To their amazement, Jumbo's demeanor was one of gentle concern. He softly stroked Levan's back, displaying a remarkable level of empathy and understanding. As Levan regained consciousness, Jumbo stood guard, protecting the child from the other curious gorillas in the enclosure. The silverback's actions allowed the park's staff to safely retrieve the boy, who was then rushed to the hospital. Levan's story spread like wildfire.
And this was the little boy a few years later. His name is Levin Merritt.
With people worldwide marveling at Jumbo's compassion and the extraordinary bond that can exist between humans and animals. Number 15, the porcine protector. Lulu, a Vietnamese pot-bellied pig, demonstrated that heroism comes in all shapes and sizes when she saved her owner, Joanne, from a life-threatening heart attack. Joanne had been home alone when she collapsed, unable to reach a phone to call for help. Lulu, sensing her owner's distress, took matters into her own hooves. Squeezing her 150-pound body through the small doggy door, Lulu managed to escape the house and venture out into the road. There she lay down, waiting for passing cars to stop and take notice. When one motorist finally pulled over to check on the distressed pig, Lulu immediately got up and led the concerned citizen back to the house, where they discovered Joanne in desperate need of medical attention. Thanks to Lulu's quick thinking and determination, emergency services were called, and Joanne was rushed to the hospital, where she received life-saving treatment. The doctors attributed Joanne's survival to Lulu's swift actions, noting that had the pig not intervened, Joanne might not have received help in time. Lulu's story is a heartwarming reminder that the bonds we share with our animal companions.
The heart surgeon told me 15 minutes more and I would have had no quality of life or I'd have died.
Can be both profound and life-altering. Number 14, the tsunami savior. The deadliest recorded tsunami in modern history struck Phuket, Thailand, in 2004. claiming the lives of hundreds of thousands of people. Amidst the devastation, a heartwarming tale of survival emerged, featuring an unlikely hero. Ning Nong, a 4-year-old elephant who saved the life of 8-year-old Amber Mason from Milton Keynes, Buckinghamshire. Amber and her family were visiting a Thai resort in Phuket when she decided to go for an elephant ride along the beach. What began as a leisurely excursion quickly turned into a life-or-death situation as devastating waves began to crash onto the shore. Ning Nong's mahout, or elephant handler, immediately recognized the danger and commanded the young elephant to run. With Amber clinging to his back, Ning Nong charged through the swirling, debris-filled water. The waves rose up to the elephant's shoulders, but his powerful legs propelled them forward as he navigated the treacherous terrain. Determined to reach safety, Ning Nong scrambled out of the waves and climbed to higher ground, ultimately reaching the top of the beach. Amber's family had been frantically searching for her amidst the chaos, with her mother crying, believing she had lost her daughter. To their immense relief and joy, they found Amber safe and sound, thanks to Ning Nong's heroic actions. As a gesture of gratitude, Amber's family began sending Ning Nong's owner a gift each month. The experience left a lasting impression on Amber, who still thinks about Ning Nong and how the elephant truly saved her life. Number 13, the heroic pig. Heroism knows no size limits, as demonstrated by Theodore, a miniature pig from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Fire at an East Tulsa apartment complex forced 16 people from their homes today.
This unlikely savior became the difference between life and death for his owner, Courtney Goff, during a harrowing apartment fire. Late one night, Theodore's persistent oinking roused Courtney from her slumber, initially mistaken for mere hunger pangs. As consciousness slowly returned, the gravity of their predicament became horrifyingly clear. With flames engulfing her home, Courtney rushed to wake her friend and father, who were also in the apartment. As they frantically made their way out, Courtney realized that Theodore was now separated from her by a wall of fire. Despite the firefighters' efforts to keep her away from the burning building, Courtney couldn't bear the thought of leaving her heroic companion behind. Tragically, Theodore succumbed to the flames, but his legacy lives on. This 15-pound pig's unwavering loyalty and quick thinking saved not only Courtney's life, but also the lives of her loved ones. Number 12, the muddy miracle. Horses have long been known for their strength and loyalty, but one horse named Wheezy took these qualities to new heights when he saved his owner, Stephanie, from a potentially fatal situation. While out for a ride in the countryside, Stephanie found herself trapped in a muddy quagmire. As she struggled to free herself, the scorching sun beat down and dehydration began to set in. Wheezy, sensing his owner's distress, sprang into action. Using his powerful legs and unwavering determination, he pulled Stephanie from the mud's grasp, inch by inch. The 1,000-pound horse refused to give up, even as the mud clung to his hooves and threatened to pull him down as well. Thanks to Wheezy's heroic efforts, Stephanie was finally freed from the muddy trap. The bond between horse and rider was further cemented that day, as Stephanie realized just how much she owed to her faithful steed. Wheezy's bravery and quick thinking not only saved Stephanie's life, but also served as a reminder of the incredible resilience and loyalty of our equine friends. Number 11, the aquatic angel. A free diving competition at the Polar Land Aquarium in northeast China took an extraordinary turn when a beluga whale named Mila emerged as an unexpected hero. During the event, diver Yang Yun found herself in peril as she pushed the boundaries of human endurance, plunging into icy depths without breathing apparatus. What unfolded next defied all expectations. Exhausted and unable to surface due to severe leg cramps, Yang Yun found herself sinking deeper into the abyss. Mila, one of the 2 beluga whales in the aquarium, sensed the diver's distress and swiftly came to her aid. Using her powerful jaws, Mila gently grabbed Yang Yun's leg and propelled her to the surface, ensuring she could breathe once more. This incredible act of interspecies cooperation highlights the remarkable intelligence and empathy of beluga whales. Mila's quick thinking and decisive action saved Yang Yun from an almost certain drowning, cementing the bond between humans and these magnificent marine mammals. Number 10, the whale whisperer. Marine biologist Nan Hauser had a once-in-a-lifetime encounter with a humpback whale in the crystal-clear waters of the South Pacific. While conducting research in the Cook Islands, Hauser found herself in a precarious situation when a 50,000-pound humpback whale began behaving unusually, nudging her with its colossal head and tucking her under its fin.
when one of them looked up at me and just started charging towards me.
Initially bewildered by the whale's actions, Hauser soon realized that the gentle giant was, in fact, shielding her from a far more significant threat lurking nearby, a 15-foot-long tiger shark. The humpback whale, displaying an astonishing level of perception and compassion, used its massive body to create a barrier between Hauser and the menacing predator. Throughout the encounter, the whale's protective instincts were on full display as it ensured Hauser's safety by keeping her close and even lifting her out of the water on its back. Number 9. The dolphin defense. Off the coast of New Zealand, a hair-raising encounter between humans and a great white shark unfolded, showcasing nature's unexpected alliances. A pod of dolphins emerged as unlikely heroes, orchestrating a daring rescue that left witnesses in awe. Lifeguard Rob Howe and his daughter, along with fellow swimmers, found themselves at the center of this aquatic drama. As they reveled in the crystal-clear waters, the dolphins' behavior suddenly shifted. With uncanny precision, these marine mammals began herding the humans together, forming a protective barrier of sleek, gray bodies. Confusion quickly gave way to alarm as Rob spotted the unmistakable silhouette of a 10-foot great white shark, a mere 6 feet from the group. The dolphins, seemingly attuned to the looming threat, tightened their circles around the swimmers. Their powerful tails slapped the water's surface, creating a cacophony of deterrent noise aimed at the predator. This remarkable display of interspecies cooperation paid off. The great white, confronted by the dolphins' united front, eventually lost interest and retreated into the depths. Thanks to their cetacean guardians, the grateful swimmers made it safely back to shore, forever changed by this extraordinary demonstration of animal intelligence and protective instinct. Number 8. The deer defender. A startling act of animal intervention unfolded in Oxford, Ohio, when a deer unexpectedly became a young woman's savior. The incident occurred as a Miami University student was walking home from a party late one evening. Her peaceful night took a horrifying turn when an unknown assailant suddenly grabbed her purse strap and began choking her. The woman's desperate situation seemed dire until an unlikely hero emerged from a nearby field. A deer, apparently sensing the unfolding crisis, charged towards the attacker. Startled by the animal's sudden appearance and aggressive approach, the assailant released his grip on the woman and fled into the darkness.
Always walk with at least one other person, but if I have to walk by myself,
The deer, displaying an almost purposeful behavior, continued its pursuit, effectively ensuring the attacker's retreat. Local law enforcement officials expressed astonishment at this unprecedented turn of events. In their extensive careers, they had never encountered a case where wildlife had so directly intervened in a human assault. The student, though deeply shaken by her ordeal, expressed profound gratitude for the deer's timely appearance, acknowledging that the animal's actions likely spared her from severe harm or an even worse fate. Number 7. The equine equalizer. A dramatic scene unfolded on a rural farm when a horse's quick thinking and protective instincts saved its owner from a potentially fatal encounter with an enraged cow. The incident occurred as the farmer attempted to separate the cow from its calf, triggering the mother's aggressive maternal response. In a flash, the situation escalated, with the cow pinning the helpless farmer to the ground. Sensing its owner's peril, the loyal equine companion sprang into action without hesitation. Charging towards the scene, the horse unleashed a barrage of powerful kicks, effectively forcing the aggressive bovine to retreat. This swift and courageous intervention provided the crucial moments needed for the farmer to escape and avoid severe injury. This remarkable display of bravery highlights the profound bond that can develop between horses and their human caretakers. The horse's instinctive response to protect its owner serves as a compelling example of the depth of empathy and heroism present in the animal kingdom, challenging our understanding of interspecies relationships and animal cognition. Number 6. The beaver benefactors. Tragedy struck young Rial Gwindon during what should have been a joyous family camping trip. The idyllic wilderness adventure turned into a nightmare when a devastating boating accident claimed the lives of his parents, leaving the child alone and vulnerable in the unforgiving wilderness. As darkness descended and temperatures plummeted, Rial's fate hung in the balance. Nature, however, had an unexpected ally in store for the orphaned boy. As Rial huddled on the frozen ground, shivering and terrified, 3 unlikely heroes emerged from the shadows. In a remarkable display of interspecies empathy, a trio of beavers approached the child, defying their nocturnal instincts and typical behavior patterns. The furry creature's actions transcended the boundaries between humans and animals. Snuggling close to Rial, the beavers shared their warmth, their bodies forming a protective cocoon against the biting cold. Throughout the long, frigid night, these unexpected guardians remained by the boy's side, their presence a beacon of hope in his darkest hour. When rescuers finally discovered Rial, they were astounded by the tale of his survival. The beavers' compassionate intervention not only saved the child's life, but also captured the imagination of all who heard the extraordinary account. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. Dogs are renowned for their unwavering devotion to their owners, always ready to protect their human family. A heart-stopping incident recently unfolded. A toddler took an unexpected tumble into a swimming pool, unnoticed by everyone except their vigilant canine companion. In a flash, the dog sprang into action, fearlessly plunging into the water and pulling the child to safety. Thanks to this heroic act, a precious life was saved. This extraordinary bond between dogs and humans has been cultivated over thousands of years. Our canine friends possess an innate ability to sense our emotions, offering comfort during difficult times and sharing in our joys. Their loyalty knows no bounds, often putting their own lives at risk to ensure our well-being. It's no wonder they're called man's best friend. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments. Number 5. The Sea Lion Savior. A life-altering moment unfolded beneath the iconic Golden Gate Bridge when Kevin Hines, a young man grappling with mental health issues, made a desperate decision. As he plummeted 245 feet into the frigid waters below, instant regret washed over him, rivaling the icy shock of impact. Miraculously surviving the fall, Kevin found himself gravely injured with several shattered vertebrae, struggling to stay afloat in the unforgiving currents. Just as hope seemed to slip away, an unexpected ally emerged from the depths, a sea lion. With gentle nudges and unwavering support, the marine mammal kept Kevin above water, buying precious time until the Coast Guard could arrive and pull him to safety. This extraordinary act of interspecies compassion not only saved Kevin's life, but also sparked a profound transformation within him. Deeply moved by his second chance and the sea lion's instinctive kindness, Kevin channeled his experience into a powerful mission. He became a dedicated advocate for suicide prevention, sharing his story to raise awareness and extend a lifeline to others battling mental health challenges. Kevin's journey from the brink of despair to a beacon of hope has touched countless lives. His tireless efforts illuminate the potential for recovery and growth, even in the face of overwhelming darkness. Through his work, Kevin demonstrates that support can manifest in the most unexpected forms, sometimes as a gentle bump from a wise and caring sea creature, and that every life holds the potential for renewal and purpose. Number 4. The Feline Guardian Angel. A remarkable act of interspecies compassion unfolded on a frigid winter day in Obninsk, Russia, when Masha, a stray tabby cat, became an unexpected guardian to an abandoned newborn. As temperatures plummeted to a perilous 23 degrees Fahrenheit, the helpless infant lay exposed in a cardboard box, teetering on the brink of hypothermia. Driven by an inexplicable maternal instinct, Masha discovered the vulnerable child and took immediate action. Without hesitation, the tabby climbed into the makeshift cradle, enveloping the baby with her warm, furry body. Masha's gentle purring and protective presence soothed the infant, creating a cocoon of comfort amidst the harsh elements. This unlikely partnership between feline and human infant persisted until a passerby, alerted by the baby's cries, stumbled upon the extraordinary scene. Masha's swift intervention and unwavering dedication proved crucial. Upon arrival at the hospital, medical professionals were astonished to find the newborn in stable condition, showing no signs of hypothermia despite prolonged exposure to the freezing temperatures. Number 3. The Pit Bull Protector. Defying breed stereotypes, Apollo, a 5-month-old pit bull puppy, proved his mettle by courageously defending his owner from a violent assault in their Brooklyn home. The harrowing incident unfolded when Maya Fairweather, Apollo's owner,
I don't know how I got him out, by tussling with him. Besides the dog. The dog saved my life.
Answered her door only to be met with an unprovoked punch to the face by an unknown assailant. Dazed and frightened, Maya fell to the ground. In that critical moment, Apollo's protective instincts kicked in. Breaking free from his cage, the young pit bull sprang into action, lunging at the attacker and sinking his powerful jaws into the man's leg. Caught off guard and in pain, the assailant fled, with Apollo in hot pursuit, effectively chasing him away from the premises and ensuring Maya's safety. Though shaken by the ordeal, Maya expressed profound gratitude for Apollo's bravery and loyalty. She firmly believes that her furry companion saved her life, recognizing that without Apollo's swift intervention, the situation could have escalated into something far more perilous, showcasing their potential as fiercely devoted and protective family members when raised in a loving environment. Number 2, the canine lifesaver. Amid the dust and danger of war-torn Afghanistan, an unlikely hero emerged on 4 paws. Treo, a highly trained Labrador retriever, became a beacon of hope and safety for British troops facing the constant threat of hidden explosives. As a specialized bomb-sniffing dog, Treo's extraordinary olfactory abilities and unwavering focus made him an invaluable asset in the ongoing battle against improvised explosive devices, IEDs. Labrador retrievers like Treo are often chosen for this critical role due to their intelligence, trainability, and exceptional sense of smell. These dogs undergo rigorous training to detect a wide range of explosive materials, often in challenging and high-stress environments. Their keen noses can distinguish between hundreds of scents, allowing them to pinpoint the location of hidden threats with remarkable accuracy. Throughout his 5-year career, Treo's skills were put to the test daily as he patrolled alongside his human comrades. His presence on the front lines was not merely symbolic, it was a vital component of the military strategy to protect both soldiers and civilians from the devastating impact of concealed bombs. One of Treo's most notable achievements occurred in Helmand Province, a region notorious for its heavy Taliban presence and frequent use of IEDs. Here, Treo's finely tuned senses led him to discover 2 meticulously camouflaged explosive devices. These bombs, had they remained undetected, could have resulted in catastrophic loss of life. Treo's handler, Sergeant Dave Hayhoe, later emphasized how the dog's exceptional abilities and unwavering courage had been instrumental in saving countless lives, including those of British and Afghan soldiers, as well as innocent civilians who might have otherwise fallen victim to these hidden dangers. The bond between a bomb-sniffing dog and its handler is one of profound trust and mutual reliance. Handlers like Sergeant Hayhoe must learn to read their canine partner's subtle cues and body language, while the dogs themselves develop an intense loyalty and desire to please their human counterparts. This symbiotic relationship forms the foundation of their life-saving work in the field. In recognition of his extraordinary bravery and life-saving actions, Treo was awarded the prestigious Dickin Medal, the highest honor bestowed upon animals in military service. Often described as the animal equivalent of the Victoria Cross, the Dickin Medal underscores the immense value of Treo's contributions and the indelible impact he had on all those who served alongside him. Number 1. The feline fugitive. A routine walk home from school turned into a week-long ordeal for a 12-year-old Kenyan girl when 4 men abducted her with the intent of forcing her into marriage. Subjected to brutal beatings and with hope fading, the young victim's fate took an unexpected turn as an unlikely group of rescuers emerged from the wilderness. A pride of lions known for their fierce predatory nature surrounded the girl and her captors. In a stunning display of protective instinct, the lions chased off the kidnappers, sending them fleeing into the night. The felines then stood guard over the battered and bruised child until the authorities finally arrived on the scene. The girl, though traumatized by her ordeal, found solace in the presence of her unexpected saviors. The lions' actions defied conventional wisdom, showcasing a rare glimpse into the complex social dynamics and empathy within the animal kingdom. This extraordinary tale of interspecies compassion serves as a poignant reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope and protection can come from the most unexpected of places. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.